Hey guys, this is Victor. My YouTube channel is Victor RC Jets. Well, I got my Banana Hobbies shirt on for a reason, because I got a Mig-25 from Banana Hobbies to unbox. So let's just get to it. I just opened the outside box already, but it's there's still another box inside. So we're gonna find out what's inside. Didn't open this yet, so I don't know what is in it. Alright. Let's see. It looks like we just have a protective box around the foam. Got this ready here. One of the things I really like about this jet is who else is making it? By Banana Hobbies. Mig-25 is a Russian interceptor. It's one of the fastest fighters ever created. That, to me, is amazing. So, got the box off here. Let's see what else we can do. Oops. Try to cut it off. Right? That's okay. Look at the box here. We got... obviously, it's nicely packaged. Trying to get it at a good angle where we can see it. But looking at the servos, looks like they're ball link on the horn end. So let's go ahead and take off the wing. Take it, inspect it. So obviously the bottom wing looks like it's pretty nicely done. The foam, I don't see any flaws. The top of the wing looks like it has some glue dry marks here. Looks like that was from that's from actually gluing the servo into place. Looks like they used a little bit too much glue. Yeah, what do you expect for foam? That's what normal. This servo wires here. Looks like they've got two coming out from one channel. I think that's probably because of the LED light here. They have it Y harnessed to channel 1 only for power, so that it will be lit up. But so far everything looks good. Obviously this is ailerons and ailerons and flaps. I won't go, of course, into the other wing because it's just the other side. But here's one of the, obviously the missiles. It is obviously detachable from the surface. So I'm assuming they're just, there's obviously two pylon markings here and here. I have to check which one is which first before I mount it. But looks like they just slide it into place. That's one of the things I really like. Easy to remove, easy to take off. Let's see what else we got here. Of course, the other missile. Don't need to see that again. But, of course, I'm going to go ahead and check the other wing here just to be sure there's nothing wrong, no issues. The wires are tucked in here really nice. Before, I guess, you mounted the wing. Looks like you mount the wing with just 4 screws. Don't see, just see like a little slight indentation from the gluing of the servos. And again, it's just the type of glue you use. What do you expect? Yeah. Let's see what else is on the top. Looks like there's Okay, there's some extra. There's some rods in here. There's a pitot tube, and there's some Velcro. I'm assuming these are for the elevator because it's not. I'm assuming they're not together. Another missile, but we only got 3 missiles on top, so probably the other missile is on the bottom. I have found the wing tube. It's not really big, you know, just a little twin 64 millimeter. So we'll find out what's underneath. If I can get, how do we get to it? I'm seeing this for the first time myself, so I have not broken into this kit yet, but I do like the looks so far. You can see it's got the nose cone falling out as I'm picking it up and holding it at an angle. Set that behind the camera here. But basically here's your fuselage, how well it's packaged. So let's pull out this. Let's see, we got the 2 horizontal stabilizers, rudders. This is nice because this is a dual rudder aircraft. Dual 64 millimeter, dual rudders. The one of the things I really like about this kit is they're including like a nice big center drop tank. I mean, that's really a nice scale realism. So that's really neat. Of course, I was looking for this other missile. I guess they didn't have enough room on the top. Let's see. Now we got. Let's see. It looks like we got the elevator halves here. A little bit of mold mark from the I guess the molding process, but it looks like they tried their best to paint over it anyway. But the paint looks fairly thick. They got looks like they have a little bit of paint mark on this one. And that's going to be like 30 seconds and razor it up to knock it off with a razor. But it's full flying stab, the ball link, and of course this is rotates, so it seems like it rotates pretty freely. This one is not rotating. I don't know why. I don't know if they're supposed to rotate, I'm assuming, or not. Maybe it's just supposed to be in there. Maybe it's supposed to be glued into place, but it's still in there. Find out why, which is supposed to be turning or which one's not turning. Of course, I haven't seen any instructions yet, so I don't know if they're supposed to be online. I guess I didn't check that out. So, but the fuselage looks good. Don't see any damage. There's a little bit of paint overspray on the from the gold to the gray. Of course, if you got the right color gray, that's easy for me to touch up to hide those inconsistencies there. And checking in the business in here. I don't know if it's kind of hard to see, but there's the motors in there. Try to get a good shot. Twin 64 millimeters. So got nice. They actually surprised how beefy the retracts are for just a little 64 millimeter. This is, they're aluminum. This is a little 64 millimeter jet. You wouldn't expect, to have aluminum, and nice compression on your nose wheel. And the steering, I mean the mains look like they're also compressed, so that's pretty nice. The looks like it has some navigation lights. I'm assuming these are, I don't know if they're just nav lights or they're supposed to be like landing lights. Put the nose here into play. Let's see where I can pop open the canopy. I have not opened this yet, so I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I should have researched. I didn't know there was a canopy. Oh, there you go. It's actually, the battery bay is actually in the towards the mid section of the fuselage, which is neat. This thing looks like it will go together fairly quickly with the nose cone inserted. The battery bay, try to get a nice close shot of it. The one thing is nice is that I only use XT90, so that's gonna take me a lot of time to figure it out where I'm thinking I'm gonna go grab a battery here real quick. Let me just pause it. Well, I just went to go grab my battery. Thanks for coming back. But it looks like it's a pretty tight fit for my Roaring Top 6250 35C, but it does fit in there. The online says it's supposed to be like a 3200 size battery, so I got my Spectrum 32 here. See how that looks like it fits a lot better in there with more room to spare as far as moving it back and forth to make a CG. So I'm going to experiment a little bit with that, because I also got to be figuring out where I'll be putting my receiver, since that's the bay is pretty small in this jet. It's only, like I said, it's only a 264 millimeters, so it ain't got much room. So I got to figure out where I'm going to mount my... So I was thinking about using one of my 637T, but after looking at this, I got to see about where I can put it. I don't know if there's any other locations where it would be able to fit. It doesn't seem like there's any other access ports, but I do like this big long center tank. This thing looks good. Let's see if I can get this on fairly easy. If I'm putting it on right here, I have to do a little sanding. Of course, they don't find out if it fits well or not here, so I have to just give it a little bit of press. But anyway, that's the center tank there installed. Got to make sure I do a better job of getting it on, but it's, you know, I was gonna see, didn't really have my receiver ready, so I don't know if I was gonna have time. Just do an unboxing for now, but because it looks like these all these missiles are just all the same type. So I'm assuming all these, there's no right or left on these, so they could be just put on either of the slots, the two slots on the wing. But hopefully we can get this thing together quickly, and I gotta maybe see if I can do a build video, since I don't do a lot of build videos. But you know, we don't really do much build videos. We do more flying videos here in California. But since the weather has been pretty crappy, we don't sit there and talk too much on a video here. So find out if we actually got to do more. Might have to again do some get out my X-Acto knife and do some carving here, because I can't get it to quickly mounted as I wished. See how the wing tooth fits. Since we're here, yeah, but since it's also like a smaller battery, maybe I might have to go ahead and order some more different batteries for this one, just for this aircraft, because she definitely don't have much of a battery bay on these little twin 64mm jets. They're just have to maybe get my needle nose tape and the wire out here. So hopefully I can. They look like they can tuck in easy. Just got to get the right angle to pull it out correctly. Can't really see. I'm sorry. I try to mount it either too high or too low. It's either you see my face or you see the plane. So you have to you have to look at my face instead while I'm working. I don't even have the right tool, so see if I can do the other side real quick. It looks like they're both pretty stuck. I'm just gonna pause it real quick and go get the right tool. Okay, well, got the thing here, so I can see if I can at least go ahead and at least put on the wing. I had to kind of fumble around with the wires here. Can't really see if either one has the don't have a label on, but except for on the wing here, so I'm guessing I gotta test it a little bit with the easy to test with the servo tester. Just gotta get the servo tester up before I put the wings on, finalize them, because I don't have my servo tester ready also. A little bit. Let's see if I got a little piece of foam in here from the from the packaging. Can see where the hole is. She's a little bit tight. Make sure that I'm not putting on holding the wire here. Doesn't look like I am. Looks like the holes are almost lined up. When I went ahead and put one of the vertical stabilizers on, it is just looks like you have to glue it on though. It's just laying in there. And then just this looks like it just slides right in. I'm assuming it doesn't need to. It doesn't matter if it turns or what, is because you have a set screw right here that's gonna put it in. I don't know if you can see it from the area here, but there's the set screw right there. just put the set screw in there just to hold that, to hold the vertical stabilizer, elevator, tail-ons, or whatever these are going to be. And that's what that extra horn was for the ball link is here. So once we get that assembled, should be fairly simple. I don't know how much more I'm going to do here because I don't have any glue, don't have my radio ready, don't have my tester ready. So a little bit slightly unprepared. But I can go ahead and at least pull my other pieces out here for my ailerons and flaps. It's just ailerons and flap and lights here on this connection. So it's hard to fish it out here because they just obviously have it tucked in here for so they don't get damaged. I don't know if a needles nose pliers was the best choice for this. Hard to get it out. Okay, I got it. I got it. Let's pull a little bit out. Okay, I do see a label on this one though. It's a so maybe I can get that at least out better so I can at least see the label itself. So there is at least one label on here to make sure that you have the correct orientation. Let's see, that one's in Chinese. This is channel 6 it says. So that would be your flaps. So at least they have it marked on there. Kind of hard to pull it out here, but and show it. It's kind of teeny, but anyway, there's that little label. I couldn't see it on the other side. Probably, like I said, I'm going to pull that back out anyway later. And just go ahead and fit it anyway. This is just laying in here, so I should just go ahead and I just want to stay in there. Just leave it. Go ahead and let's see. This is channel 1, so this one's obviously the channel 6. So I know this side's done correctly. At least get it get the servo tester out and start testing these servos, because that's what I like to do. Make sure everything's working before I put it together. Common thing I always at least do a quick check before you get any further on your assembly or build. I say most people say assembly because you're only doing a final assembly on it, something that's already built. Don't call it a build. Don't call it a build because you're not building it. You're just assembling it. All right. Well, there you go. At least the wings are on for now. Of course, I haven't put the set screws in. Looks like just a regular, I'm assuming like a 3mm head. So that's looks like it for now. I gotta just go ahead and do more of the thing. I don't want to make this video too long, so hopefully you're gonna get to see some flight video. Unfortunately, our weather has been really bad. We've been even having thunderstorms and floods in certain areas. Unfortunately, our area is pretty mild so far, thank goodness, but we are getting some consistent rain. And unfortunately, it looks like this weekend here, even also, it's going to be another rain day. Saturday is supposed to be 90% chance of rain, so good luck with that. Probably it's gonna be very wet and very miserable. Let me go see if I can get my servo tester, maybe see if we can drop the gear. Okay, the belly's back. Okay, well, went to go get my servo tester, have it ready. Let's see if we can drop some gear. See what happens. Channel 5. Plug in here. Let's see. Make sure I got my orientation correct. So let's see if I can position it where we can see it going on here. Did I do it wrong channel or what? Let's see. Servo test. Let's try something else.
Too much stuff in the way.
Oh, come on. Okay, let's put this here. Let's see if we can test the other one. Let's see if I'm doing this correctly. Looks like the elevators. Why is it not working? What am I doing wrong? Let's see. Take this off again. I don't know if I have it on the wrong resolution or what. Servo test. Okay, why is nothing working here? Let's see, nothing's working. Huh? Channel 4 is rudders. Should have. Well, that could be one reason why I had it backwards. Now working. Rudders are going. That was my fault. I had it. You can see the rudders doing their business. So take that back out. Don't goof that up again on video. See channel 4, channel 2. I'm assuming that's 2 is the other one. I'm assuming. Make sure that because 2 is. Okay. I can hear them, but okay, the rudders are both working. You can hear it, but you can't see it. I don't have it in a good position, so okay, those are centered anyway now. Let's see channel 5. Let's do channel 5 now, since I screwed that up the first time. We can get a good view of the we can get the view of the gear dropping here. There we go. I actually did it this time. A complete one. Wow, this is nice. They are very retractive. Let's see. Very nice. I didn't check and see if the servo for the other one was working. So I leave it down for now. Give some more room here. See. Let's go ahead and test something else. Channel 2 I did already. Channel 4 I did already. Let's channel 2 again. Channel 6 should be flaps. Oh, okay. Well, I got the the right side messed up, switched, because I got them, so the flap is working on this side, on the left side, and the aileron's working on this side. So I know at least I have to switch this one. So, which one is the aileron? So, channel 3. I'm assuming they. This is channel 3. Which one am I doing for channel 1? Let's see, 6, 4. This one, I don't know what this one is. Maybe throttle. Okay, that's a flap. For some reason it's labeled but not labeled. This one should be on a this one should be on a Y harness though. I don't know why it's not. It's got the LED. That's why it's good to have a test. So they have, and hopefully not going to burn out the lights plugging them in. I don't think they're going to work. Okay, well, I guess that's all for now. Because really, there's not really a lot to really say as far as the build is really not going to be long. I mean, it's just the CG, the hooking up of the radio. Let's see, channel 3. What the heck? Channel 3 on it. Oh wait, they have channel 3 on a Y harness here. I don't know what is working, not working. You gotta put it in there pretty tight. I don't know why what's channel 3 supposed to be. I'll investigate that further. See, LED, channel 4. I think that was the flap. Channel 2. Channel 2 they have is, that was the elevator. Usually different channels have different connections, so. Alright, well, anyway, that's it for now. The link is going to be in the description, so please like and subscribe, and hopefully we're going to try very hard to get a maiden video on this thing, hopefully with the weather pending, of course. You know, get your Zat Banana Hobbies, okay? And this is Victor signing off. See you later, and see you at the field.